Okay, folks, just getting back. Had to take the quad to the mail. It's just down the road. It's not far at all. I had to get an Etsy order into the mail. Thank you, Bonnie, for placing your order, and Lucy placed an order as well. So I got that order out yesterday, those orders. And so I was sent a really, really cool thing to try out. And I've had it in one location back here. And then I had it on the tiny house over here, right here. And then I moved it to a third location actually, and finally had some success. And it has to do with wildlife. And birds too, but not these kinds. So we'll go take a little walk and I'll show you what it is. And I will have a full garden tour coming very soon before it all grows way too big. There's a bird right there. So, turn you around. So this is the front yard. I got overtaken by raspberries. And see that right there on the fence? That's our Vinguys smart bird feeder. So just take the little walking path right in here. I got a hosta that I need to move. And look at this, my elderberry took that I propagated from in the bush last year. It looks beautiful. That's awesome. So I have a bell hanging, and here's the feeder. I've had it up for a number of weeks now. It's solar powered. It identifies the birds, and you're gonna know what kind of species that you have. It's pretty neat. And it sends you messages right to your phone to tell you that motion has been detected, and it tells you what kind of bird it is. It's pretty neat, and it's affordable, and it also serves as like motion detector security for your home. So depending on your location, if you wanted to have it aimed towards your driveway or your door or something, it's going to pick up any motion. So it's totally beautiful, and it's very easy to assemble and to fill, and it's got the 2.5K full HD camera, 130-degree wild view. This is what all comes in your box. Yes, it comes with the mount and everything, and very easy to set up and to install wherever you want to install it. It even has colored night vision. It's waterproof, and it's solar, so that's the crazy added bonus to this. And 11,000 species. It's using AI, so sometimes it's not quite accurate, and I'll get to that a little bit later on. And you're gonna see how neat this feeder is. So I guess slowly it's going to be taking in all the information and be able to really, really accurately identify more birds as their whole project progresses. And I used to work for the Ministry of Natural Resources for quite a number of years back in the day, and I did a lot of bird IDing and stuff with a couple of the birder people, and I was gifted some like audio recordings. Like I think I have about 10 CDs. And so what I might do is offer Vinguys a copy of those, and they can have that for their identification and to expand on the knowledge. So I'm thinking that might be an idea. So let's go check out some birds, see what we've gotten so far in 2 weeks, and just a quick setup little video just to show you how easy it was. And I think the location, we didn't have to change it, but they finally went to the location on the third location. So I don't know, I might try to, I think I might just buy another one. I like it. It's really, it's interesting. And my mom used to love the birds. So I did grab a couple more of her feeders. My mom passed away 3 years ago. And so I grabbed a couple of her feeders, and my bird book that I had given to her, and yeah, I went and picked that up too the other day. So I'm able to cross-reference what what the app is telling me, because it does come with an app for your phone, so you get notifications, right? And yes, I can cross-reference now with that book that I had lent my mom. Kind of special. So here's my Birds of Ontario book, and my mom had all these markers in here, and that's exactly where they're going to stay. So special. And then we'll just add more of our own markers to it as we discover new birds. I think it's a totally awesome product for being dual purpose. Bird identification, bird watching. It's educational and it serves as security for your home. Definitely can't go wrong with it. And if you want to order one, I will put the link for Amazon Canada, Amazon USA, and I will also put the link for Vinguys website. And I just wanted to say thank you, Cassie, for reaching out to me and asking if I wanted to conduct a product review. I think this is super exciting. And so if you are looking for a gift, you know, even for somebody who wants to learn about birds and do some bird watching on their own, I think it's fantastic. So thank you, Cassie. Thank you, everyone, for watching. And Amazon Prime days are happening right now, so it's a little bit cheaper. Thank you. Northern Girl out. Oh, one of my main concerns was, because I don't have 5G here, I wasn't certain at first if it was going to actually work, but it doesn't need 5G. I think it operates on like 2G or something like that, so I was happy to hear that. And so I put the app on my other phone that I use. So this is my old iPhone, and it's the Tris Home app right there. Right there. Don't mind my fingers. I'm a gardener. So if you go into the Tris Home app, you could do like a live feed. It's sleeping right now. We're gonna wake it up. And so that's the live feed happening right now. I went and put some more black seed, so maybe we'll be able to get something live. Maybe not. Usually they're not feeding till around 5:30, I believe. And then you can go into up here. There's like a little message box, message bubble, where there's a red dot. That's where you're gonna see all of your little captures of motion that have popped up through the day. So we're gonna go and scroll down. Motion detected, motion detected, motion detected alarm. And for example, it says here at 10:22 this morning, the Love Bird program, it says there's an American Goldfinch. So there it is. There it is. Look at it. Look at how beautiful it is. And then if you want to hear any noise, oh, I can't do it because I have my microphone on. There's you can just touch the screen and then hit the little speaker icon, and then you'll be able to hear the noise that it's making, if it's making any noise at all. So everything gets stored onto kind of like a cloud. You can use an SD card, so that's another option. I like that. And then sometimes you'll get an unknown bird, like a legit, like an unknown bird. That's my thief. He steals all the blackberries. Okay, so that's totally cool. I love it. It's fun. It's interesting. And then sometimes I'm not sure if it's certain, and sometimes the birds don't stay long enough. So that one, it's saying it's an indigo bunting, which it's not. But then about a half hour earlier, oh, see, just a very, very fast bird. It said there was a downy woodpecker. Yeah, so I will go to the laptop and see if I can actually put some more detailed videos up for you for the birds. panel. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, fruit forks. I have to go and clean out that feeder and replenish the supply because they went through a lot of food. And I just got notification that the Goldfinch is back. It's like in real time, real time. I think I need some sort of a bird bath too. I think my mom has one. I'll go and probably scoop that up and then we're all set here. It's a hot one today. So I'm gonna go and replenish the bird feeder, and I do plan on doing like, we'll see what kind of birds we get here. If it's like some really cool different varieties, I'll do like a bi-weekly update with some additional information if anyone would be up for that. And if there's nothing really new happening, I'll just do like a monthly update. So I'm gonna keep this thing rolling. I like it. I think it's super fun and very interesting that you can capture what you have going on in the neighborhood too, like at this corner that I'm at here. You can adjust the settings for the sensitivity as well, which I also like. And I just think it's a really good unit and well made, and it's weather resistant, which is important. So we're gonna go get our supplies ready. Our smorgasbord, wild bird food, up to 2 times more birds. That Niger alone, designed for tube style finch feeders. Well, it's not exactly a tube, but it works. They love this stuff. It's fine. It's a little bit pricey, about $27 for this bag, but it's worth it. And I have some jam to put into the jelly dish. You should enjoy that. And this is a freezer full of berries still. It's labeled differently, but had about 100 pounds of berries still remaining from last year, so I've been making all kinds of jam. Yes, most of the fruit is preserved in baggies and vacuum sealed, not just left open like this. Blackberry is not really my most favorite fruit, and that was at the last of the picking season last year. And yeah, it's going to the birds. Lots of blueberries left. Be making blueberry jam soon and picking blueberries very soon. There are some house cat berries that I just picked today. I'll put a couple of those on the fruit forks. This location was way too high for one. I had to use my neighbor's ladder, our ladder, to get up there to replenish the feeder, and so it just did not make any sense whatsoever. Or I could have climbed right onto the back of the shed because I could have climbed on the wood pile because it's angled, an angled roof. But yeah, that was not happening at all. So then I moved it to the tiny house, and they weren't going to the tiny. So come into this location, but I think they would now if I had a second feeder. Alex is home. Got me a feeder.
Yeah. I'm not sure how it opens.
Where did it come from?
Well, it was in the dumpster at work.
Oh.
So I asked if I could take it, and they said, yeah.
Oh, I'll have to...
I think it's for soot.
I don't know. If anybody knows, let us know. But I'll make it work somehow, even if we reinforce it with some more wire mesh. Very cool. I like it. Thank you. What do we got left here? Not much left on the fruit forks. Nothing left in the feeder. And our little gel thing is all packed in with seeds, so I'm going to get this all cleaned out. We got her cleaned out just by one of our rain barrels. Okay, I had some leftover jam in here. You know when Alex opens up a jar of jam and then it'll just sit in there in the fridge and never get eaten? Yeah, he's bad for that. So I'm just putting that into the jelly tray. Actually, I don't even know whose jam this was. Oops. but it's getting put to use. There we go. So some fruit jam for the birds. Okay. I'm gonna put that fruit tray right back where it goes in the little slot. Pack that down. Get our house caps on the fruit forks. And there we go. It's replenished. Come on, Cowbird. I can hear ya. Can you come here and come to the feeder so we can identify ya? Look at that big, huge paper wasp nest up there. Should also mention that when you're setting this thing up, when you're syncing it to your device, it does talk to you. So it'll give you commands that it makes it much easier to follow along. I think that the hardest part of this whole setup is pushing the power button up in here, especially if you have big fingers. There's the Cowbird right there. Let's see if we can get him. Another feeder that I set up of my mom's. They haven't been going to that one though. It takes a while for them to discover new feeders. It's replenished. We'll see if the Cowbird comes to the feeder. Time to put some of this stuff away.